Good morning. Today is Christmas Eve. However, this is a Yule vlog celebrating the winter solstice. Now, if your obvious question is, why am I celebrating the solstice on Christmas Eve? Well, that's just sort of how it worked out this year. The solstice was a Monday this year, and like as usual with the lead up to Christmas, very busy trying to safely buy gifts. And so Monday night I just didn't want to do it. But it's always a good time to celebrate and to reflect. So I'm going to do it today because I have some time today. I thought up 3 different activities, or 4, depending, we'll see. And I thought that since I am thankfully not working today, I have all day, I will be safely with a small portion of my family later, so let's just get started. Now, if you were also wondering why I look a little unkempt, when usually I try and put myself together for videos, that is because we are starting our solstice celebration with a new moon bath. Because I figure that the new moon is to moon phases what the winter solstice is to the wheel of the year. Makes perfect sense to me, so that's where I'm starting today. It's now a little bit later. I had a lovely new moon milk bubble bath. And so while I was in the bath, I was kind of thinking of why I celebrate the solstice. Because last year I didn't really, which was unusual because I really do enjoy celebrating the solstices and the equinoxes and the holidays in between. But last year I didn't really do Yule, and I think I just like, it's obviously so close to Christmas, and there are, similarities in how they are celebrated for some people, and so I kind of just did Christmas. But so I was thinking of why this year I wanted to do both. So the image I had in my head was kind of like an inside out Christmas tree, where the lights are on the inside, and on how the winter solstice is sort of a time to find and nourish what lights you up on the inside, even when it's dark outside, and then to let that light brighten your world. And I was like, well, that is a perfect reason to celebrate the solstice. So I'm happy I'm doing this. My next activity will be a tarot card reading. I found on Instagram a 5-card spread that I'm going to make into a 3-card spread. You know those readings where you feel comforted and reassured and also a little bit called out? Yeah. So that was brilliant, and I'm so glad I did it. But now it's Christmas Eve, and I have not wrapped a single gift. So that's what I'm doing next. So I now have all the gifts laid out. Not wrapped yet, just laid out. Everything that I'm going to wrap. I think I have enough wrapping paper. It's not all Christmas wrapping paper, but that's just how it is. So I've got the presents all wrapped. That's good, except now I have to pack everything into the car. And the plan was to leave by 4 o'clock. It's 3:50. Everything is packed in the car. I'm ready to go. It's 4:25 instead of 4 o'clock, but I guess that's sort of the theme. Sometimes things just are the way they are, and you just gotta roll with them. Also, I do have a fourth activity to do that the plan is to do at my parents' house, but we'll see. It is so cold outside. Okay, so I'm now over at my parents' house. They are upstairs attending their online Christmas Eve Mass, so I'm down in the kitchen. I'm now going to make mulled wine. So there's lots of ways to make mulled wine, and really all you need is wine and spices, but how I do it is a bottle of wine, a bottle of hard apple cider, a cup of what is usually caramel Smirnoff, but in this case is butterscotch schnapps, and then half a cup of apple brandy. And then, of course, there are the spices. I add cinnamon sticks, whole cloves, star anise, and nutmeg. I almost forgot, I also added a little bit of honey. And then you just keep it on a low heat, below simmer, for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then enjoy the absolute deliciousness of mulled wine. While that is warming, I will wrap up today's Yule vlog. I really enjoyed celebrating the winter solstice this year. I definitely want to be sure to do it again next year. I'm sure it'll be busy again and hectic and everything like that. But again, that's part of, maybe not originally the reason for celebrating the solstice, but it's a good reason to celebrate it now. So if you celebrate the solstice, happy solstice. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you do both, then like me, you're having a pretty good, I can't say a pretty good year, but I can say a pretty good holiday season.